My advice would be to ease into the carnivore diet, because you're used to eating carbs and you're used to eating all that crap food, so you have to ease into it or you're gonna have a troublesome time. So week one, I'd say you need to figure out how many carbs you're eating a day. Figure out how many you are currently. Say it's 300. You want to cut it to 150. So now you eat 150 a day, right? Do that for a week. Not changing anything else about your life. Just lower your carbs. Unfortunately, listen. You want to diet, you want to lose weight, you gotta count it. You can't until you get to the point where you're able to manage it and you can tell. You're gonna have to measure it for now. If you really want it bad enough, you'll do whatever it takes. So, with that being said, you don't have to change any other meals. You just have to measure your carb and make sure you keep it under 150. And I would evenly split it throughout 3 or 4, however many meals you eat a day. If you're only eating 2, like I said, we're going to change as little as possible, nice and slowly. So, cut your carbs in half. For a week, you do that, right? And then the next week, I want you to take 25% out. So, for argument's sake, say you're eating 100. You're going to take 25, so you need 75%. So, 75. So, if we're doing the 150, 50 would be 75 carbs, right? So, half that. Let's say 70. Let's say it's 20 25, 30. Say it's 40 carbs. So, out of the 150. So, now you're eating 110. Do that for a week. And then on the third week, cut it down to 50%. So 110 is now 55. All right, and now you're up to week 4. Up to week 3 is complete. Week 4, no carbs, or you can have carbs twice a week. 2 days a week you can have the 50 carbs. And then, at the end of week 4 into week 5, you should be no carbs, complete carnivore, right? Well, you're not complete carnivore yet per se. We're going to work to that. So you're completely carb free. Now you're in a keto, like a keto diet, ketosis. So then we're going to start to look at the meals and cut the crap out. So all your vegetables, we'll pull them out and we'll have the meat in there. Now we're going to have to reevaluate your calories. Well, we don't even need to redo your calories. So just replace the vegetables or whatever else you're eating with your meat, your protein, and just get rid of it. And now we're just going to have protein and maybe increase it by a quarter. Increase it by 25%. So you're eating a 10 ounce, increase it to 12 and a half, whatever. All right? And that's week 5. And now you're pretty much fully carnivore. But you eased into it with the carbs. That's the hardest part for people. Easing in with the carbs or going too quick. They just cut them completely in 3 days, they don't feel good. That's going to deter you to do the diet. This is just very simple ways that you can get it done. What else? Yeah. So then you'll be in carnivore. Do the carnivore diet for 14 days and evaluate how you feel. You're going to feel the best you've ever felt in your life. Most people. Everybody's a little bit different, so some may not, but you'll see. You try it out and you'll see how you feel. You're going to feel great. Most people. And that's pretty much your carnivore diet. Now, to get real crazy with that, that's I'm on the carnivore diet. More hyper carnivore, because I have 25 grams of carbs from oatmeal source post-workout on the days I train, which is usually 5 days a week. So, that being said, that's how I eat it. And then you have to start looking into your training and what you're training and how you're training and the splits you're doing. If you're lifting heavy, if you're lifting light, if you're, how your routine is going. But at the 5-week mark, we could reevaluate that and we could talk about it. One thing you could definitely add in, make sure you're doing the whole diet if you want. If you want to ease it in with your training, you can. But I would recommend doing the whole diet. Doing 30 minutes of cardio, fasted, as the first thing you do in a day. Listen, if you got to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go to work, guess what? Get up at freaking 4:15. Get up, get out of bed, get on a treadmill, run your half hour. Now it's 5 o'clock. Remember, you want to lose weight. You want to look diced. You want to look shredded. Summer's coming. You want to look good? You got to do what it takes. And that's just what it takes, man. There's no special pills. There really isn't. I know everybody thinks there's some get quick way, but there isn't. Everything in life takes time and effort. And anything worth anything is hard to get. And it's hard to get it. But this is how it's done. Let me tell you, this is how it's done. So maybe I'll pick up on week 5 and we'll start talking about the training you're going to do in the next video. We'll see how this one does. If this does all right and people like it, then great. If not, I'll make it anyway, probably. Whatever. Anyway, remember, don't let nobody fucking stop you. Don't let anybody tell you no. You can have whatever you want. You just gotta go get it.